Out of all the problems that Gen Z has, never in a million years would I have ever imagined that Gen Z cannot read. But in all honesty, I should have seen this coming. Do y'all remember back in the day, there was always a time in class where we were doing popcorn reading. The teacher would assign us a little paragraph here and there. We would each have to pick another classmate, and there was always one kid in the back of the class saying table, stuttering like he's a DJ making a mixtape or something. And those kids from back in high school grew up to become Kai Cenat.
Every warrior of light has felt afraid of ongoing tribe, has suffered for the most trifling.
Everybody laughed it off as if it wasn't foreshadowing to a larger issue we're dealing with today. And that is, of course, that Gen Zers can't read. The other day, I seen this post right here. 19-year-old Connecticut girl sues former high school for letting her graduate without the ability to read or write. She's taking legal action against her former high school after graduating with honors, despite barely being able to read or write. She earned a high school diploma and even a college scholarship. She alleges she can hardly hold a pencil and reads at a first grade level. I have a lot of questions. Number one, okay, you got to high school. How did you even make it to high school? How did you pass elementary? How did you pass middle school? How did you even manage to pass those classes? For example, for math, you got to follow some type of instructions, my guy. It's not like you're just putting numbers together. No, there's a whole recipe. You need to learn how to read the directions. Don't get me started on English class. What are you doing in English class? And then once you finish high school, assuming you somehow are allowed to miraculously pass your classes, you managed to get a honors diploma. Buddy, I didn't even get no damn honors diploma. Okay, well, I'm not the smartest, sharpest tool in the shed, but like, and as a matter of fact, now that we're on that, parents, where are the parents? Caretakers, guardians, somebody, aunties, uncles, siblings, somebody older. We need a word of guidance. Like, damn, am I overreacting to the situation or what? Wait, where did this take place? Actually, that's a real question. Connecticut. This is Connecticut education right here. Hey, anybody watching this right now in Connecticut, this is y'all education level. I automatically think that you have a 1.0 GPA. You're not that smart and you're not gonna amount to much. Just playing. Shout out to Connecticut. How can she read the lawsuit? Wait, how did she get to high school without being able to? Shouldn't she sue the elementary? Sue everybody. Sue your parents, sue your mom, sue your dad, sue your grandpa. Sue the education system, sue the high school, sue the middle school. Who taught her to sue is the real question. She gonna have to graduate again. You got a free ride. Now learn it on YouTube. Bro, not everything is a game, bro. Not everything is just about free and price and money, bro. These are basic concepts of education that we all need on a fundamental level. Now, obviously, initially, people are gonna laugh at it. People are gonna be like, haha, 19-year-old who can't read and write. This is crazy. Let's point and laugh at the girl because she's a dumbass. But at the same time, bro, you gotta think this is kind of sad, bro. Regardless, it seems like everybody is at some amount of fault. The parents, the school system, and even maybe her to an extent. But now that I think about it, the more time goes on, the more we get away from reading anyways. We don't even read books or really write anyways. We're all doing computer work on our hands, typing away. We're looking at technology, and we've gotten away from actual physical literature. Bro, you don't even read books. Bro, yes I do. Okay, then name 5 books. You got me there. Hold on, what y'all know about this book right here? Stop playing, stop playing. Or this one right here. Or this one right here. Shout out Gary Paulson. I actually read all these books back in the day. Do I read any more? Definitely not. But hey, we got to get back into reading. But not only do we not read books, our newfound lingo is so like lazy. This is an example of our newfound vocabulary and the words or vernacular we choose to use on a daily basis. ICL, UPMO, and TSPMO, SM, NGL, RUFR, RN, BFR, I hate, TS, YRU, so B, so for FR, WME, RN, CZ, LO, OMS, I can't lie. I'm not reading all this, bro. And you know how I know this is not just a troll? Because sadly, I know exactly what all this means. Not to mention, this post was made by an entire sports team professional verified account, which is an NBA team. For anybody who needs translation, I can't lie, you pissed me off. And this shit pissed me off so much, not gonna lie. Are you for real right now? Because for real, I hate you. Okay, maybe I can't. It kind of reminds me of that time where I was on the internet scrolling around and seeing like a little mini sentence paragraph, maybe like 3 sentences, and people in the comment section are like, yeah, we not reading all that, bro. Like, how lazy have we really got? And I can just scroll down. Watch. Don't stay employed for too long. Don't get a job. I'll make veiny dick with your head. I got you up because this shit what you said, and yeah. If you're older than the age of like 27 years old, you probably don't know any of what this means. But the thing is, it's not even just the youth who has this problem. There are some people who are a little bit older on the older side who have the same issue.
I don't think I ever learned how to read properly, but I didn't realize this until I was in college. When I would read, I'd be like looking at the book, but I'd be like making up my own story in my head. Like,
I lost the ability to read. I either cannot focus for a very long time or I have to read the same words literally 5 times to process it.
When are we going to have a conversation about the fact that a lot of adults do not know how to read?
This right here is a man named Oliver Speaks. He is known for creating content based on his journey to learning how to read. All right, Oliver, this does not have anything to do with reading.
I'm a 35-year-old man who struggles with reading. In elementary school, I was placed in special education. They were allowed to restrain us, beat us, kind of locking me in like little dungeons and stuff. When you're doing those things, you're not really reading at all.
And the comment section of this post right here definitely shows how many people that face this issue or relate to this issue. Like, I'm almost 21 and still struggling. Thanks for this video. I love this video. I still have a hard time reading. I was in special ed as well. I'm 30 years old. Now, obviously, we can recognize the problem. A lot of reasons why I want to make this video is because I want to find out exactly why this is happening. I have my own opinions that I'm going to share, but this is the part where we conduct a little bit of research. So, why half of Gen Z can't read? As a result of government incentives and failed policies in education, 20% of the US lacks skills in communication, reading comprehension, critical thinking, math, and literacy. California is supposed to have the most progressive education system. Californian citizen right here, comparable to the infamous systems in states like Massachusetts, New York. However, their 8th graders cannot do math above a 5th grade level. Damn, California education. Can I do math? Yes, bro. I passed calculus with a 90. Don't, hey. In 2013, 14% of adult Americans could not read above a 3rd grade level, and 34% could not read above an 8th grade level. So half of adult Americans can't read above an 8th grade level. Not to mention that means 50% could not read well enough to distinguish a phone number. Damn, bro. And this is America we're talking, right? A country where we're supposed to be making decisions as a democracy, making votes, when over half of the people cannot read well enough to distinguish a phone number, bro. Now imagine how many of these people are falling victim to propaganda and other tactics. And that's a real issue that we have to talk about later in the video, because reading is political. Reading is everything, bro. Without comprehension, what do you really have? Gen Z is reaping the consequences of decades of excessive government intervention in schools, as well as the adoption and implementation of failed educational policies like social emotional learning, common core state standards, no child left behind, etc. And the crazy part is I can actually relate to this. I was actually homeschooled from grades 1 through 5. And with homeschool, you're probably going to be learning from your parents. Except my parents didn't really know what was going on, and I didn't really learn much of anything. It don't matter if you know or you don't know. If you get bad grades, whatever, you kind of move on to the next grade. So I was passing my classes from 1st grade through 5th grade. I knew the fundamentals of how to read, and I could understand stuff, but especially in math, I was severely lacking. Then I got to 6th grade and I went to a charter school, which is partially public. And I remember vividly on the first day of school, we took an exam to gauge our knowledge level to see where we're at. So boom, we're doing the exam, whatever. I'm doing my little 5x5, 6x6s. Next day we come back, everybody gets their papers back. My homie on the right, A+. My homie on the left, A-. Me, I failed it, bro. I remember I went home from school that day, just depressed. That night, looked myself in the mirror and just cried for like an hour. Didn't tell nobody, just cried. Thinking to myself, damn, I am not smart. I'm dumb. And this was because I took pride in my education. That feeling of dumbness, stupidity, idiocracy, whatever you want to call it, made me look at myself, wipe my tears, and say, I'm never gonna feel this feeling ever again. By the time the semester was over, I had a 4.0. I locked in, taught myself everything on YouTube. But it goes to show that the school system is kind of weird. Like, they were passing me in elementary for damn near no reason, and I was actually behind. And whenever I hear from my siblings who are like in elementary, you know, the younger ages, they talk about how they don't be learning jack shit in those classes. The kids don't really want to learn, and the teachers don't even really want to teach. And I kind of understand it, because bro, the kids are supposed to be learning certain things from their parents. By the time they get to the teachers are like, bro, where is your manners? You're not even trying to listen. You're not paying attention. Plus, they're not even getting paid enough for this shit. And everybody suffers.
Something only teachers will understand is the saying that I love teaching, but I hate education. I just hate education. I hate everything about this just career. I love.
For the people who are a little bit older and who are low-key lacking in literacy or starting to feel that fall off, I'm gonna tell you some of the reasons why I think people from the ages of like 10 to 20 are having trouble with their reading and having record lows of comprehension. Number 1, phones, screen time. Specifically speaking about short form content like things on TikTok, you're flooded with small stimulating videos where you can just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and fry yourself, wasting precious time of the day. If you're watching this video right now, be honest, bro, what is your screen time? I'll be honest, bro, my screen time is crazy. It's like 11 hours. Bro, I'm not better than you or nothing. Focus, focus, focus. Screen time for the day, 13 hours and 31 minutes. It's a little higher because I was up, you know, all night waiting for that Playboy Cardi to drop. But regardless, we all gotta do a better job of getting off our devices, touching grass anyways, interact with other people, but also spend more time reading, spend more time writing, consuming just better content. Visiting things like, I don't know, more social watching more of my videos. Me, watch me, like and subscribe. Besides short form content, for the people who are in school right now, you know how easy and tempting it is to use artificial intelligence to do your entire assignment? I can go on ChatGPT right now and tell it to write an entire 15-page essay about why slavery was actually a good thing. you get the point. What's the point of even spending time and effort processing scholastic education when I could just type the prompt into an artificial intelligence and get the answer like that? You can cheat on any assignment, you can cheat on any project, especially in a class you don't feel any interest in, which, by the way, that's like 99% of every class. Nobody really cares about William Shakespeare on a Tuesday morning while I'm trying to play Fortnite with the bros. There's a tons of more interesting things than school, and everybody who's been in school has faced that. But at the end of the day, bro, we still had to thug it out. We still had to thug it through to get these assignments done, do our own research, cite our sources, because at the end of the day, yes, it's boring, but you're also teaching yourself how to learn, how to do research, how to verify if articles are in fact legit, how to study, how to quote people. All the fundamental elements of English or the things that you need to learn are taught to you from doing assignments. Like, bro, me trying to do an assignment without using AI, I can't anymore. What are you gonna do when you need to get a real job? I genuinely don't know how I got through so many years of school without AI. Best part about the real world, it just feels better knowing you're getting the right answers. This is not a one-off thing. There are tons and tons of posts like this.
Oh man, the bullshit piled up so fast in Vietnam, you needed wings to stay above it.
Like, the people who are saying I cannot do an assignment without using AI, that should tell you, bro, that your brain is overly fried. You gotta get off the devices, you gotta get off the technology, stop using artificial intelligence, and go back to the basics, bro. Every person who graduates college, graduates high school, should be able to type out an entire essay about something that they're interested in, 5-page essay with solid grammar and things like that. Another thing besides that, I think the media we consume is low-key brain rot. Like, the music a lot of us listen to, sex, drugs, money. I'm not telling you to listen to William Shakespeare. I'm not telling you to watch, I don't know, Alexander Hamilton, listen to Mozart. But when all we're doing is consuming terrible media, it turns our brains into mush, dude. And then there are people who are unable to listen to music and comprehend the deeper meaning within certain stuff. Not even just music, actually, like anime. Like, there are people who be like, oh, this show is not political. This show doesn't have any deeper meaning. You're not comprehending this thing at the level that you should be for your age. And when all we do is consume short form content, use artificial intelligence for assignments, consume brain rot music, use redundant slang, don't read books, what do you think is going to happen to our literacy and comprehension level? It's going to fall off the chain. Gen Z is having a literacy crisis. Some of us can't read. A lot of us definitely can't comprehend. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think that there is a problem with comprehension, literacy, reading in the Gen Z age range? You do think so? Whose fault do you think it is? Do you think it's the parent? Do you think it's the teacher? Do you think it's the schools? Do you think it's the government? Do you think it's the kids? Do you think it's the technology? And also, of course, let me know if it's not that deep and you think it's not that serious, because at the end of the day, maybe I'm just talking. To me, it's that deep because, as I said before, there's a lot of things that are impacted by literacy, like politics. As crazy as it sounds, you don't even know if you're being controlled or not. You don't know if you're being played like a puppet by the masterminds above if you don't know how to comprehend things. To me, reading comprehensions is the basis of pretty much everything there is in life. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, join me in the Discord link in the description. With that being said, it's Left It Law. I love you, and we out.